feel very strongly about illegal immigration. We are already living in a borderless South Africa. I feel if you want to visit South Africa, you must come with a proper paperwork. And while you wait for your paperwork, you must wait in your country of birth. A country with no border, there's no country left. That's why when I become president, I'm going to build a wall like Trump. So people say, yeah, they just want a job until they kill your mother. Because not all Zimbabweans that are honest. It's not all Nigerians that are honest. I'm saying to you that you can't go around. We've got 80 murders a day. How is that right?
It's like insane to me, the amount of people that have murdered other people in South Africa.
They kill people's children like it's nothing. But when I come into power, I will kill them. I will hang them. If you don't want me to hang you, you should not kill people. Then we'll have peace in the land. Rules are rules. Laws are law. I am your guy. I'm going to bring law and order back. You did a podcast the other day. How easy people just talk about killing on your podcast. He's talking like if he's going to kill a chicken. Now I will kill him like a chicken. If I'm the president.
Which boy are you talking about?
On your podcast, you had some 28 member there.
Was it like out in Manenberg?
Yes.
Was it a young boy with blonde hair?
Yeah, he was just talking so easily about that podcast.
You know that kid's in rehab now.
That's very good.
Yeah.
He better go into rehab because when I become president, he will be in the mock.
So tell me how this came about. So, I mean, the Patriotic Alliance is on the one side of the river, and I'm guessing these guys are pretty much all Zimbabweans, right?
Yes.
Trying to cross illegally into South Africa.
Right.
Is it that easy to cross into South Africa?
Let me tell you, this is one part. You saw a tenth of what was happening there. The Patriotic Alliance wanted to showcase to the world that we have no border. We are already living in a borderless South Africa. Now, and I'll tell you what's the dangers of that. It takes 7 minutes if you walk slowly to cross into this country. We have seen people, old people, young people. If an old lady can cross so easily, how easy is it for young people to cross? We saw people coming in the morning and then walking back in the evening to sleep in Zimbabwe, but they work in South Africa. And they just walk through the border. Now, let me tell you what is the downside of that. If somebody comes in here and they kill you, they're undocumented. They didn't come into South Africa through the right channels. They're illegally here. There's a 0% chance that those people will be caught. A 0% chance. So people say, yeah, they just want a job until they kill your mother. Because it's not all Zimbabweans that are honest. It's not all Nigerians that are honest. In those people were not just crossing, as you say. They were having boats. Why would you have boats if you can walk through? My guys were walking through the river.
I was asking that. That's what
the boats is for cigarettes, for dynamite.
Why dynamite?
To blow up ATMs. Number one. Number two, to blow up gold underground for illegal mining under the people's houses, and people's houses are cracking. So I'm saying to you that illegal immigration, the Patriotic Alliance are the only party that is as serious about illegal immigration, that we not just write it down as a manifesto point. We went to go and spend a week at the border, sleeping there, making sure. Today there's action being taken only because the Patriotic Alliance woke up the Border Management Authority, woke up the government, woke up the people and say, look at our country, terrorists can go into Zimbabwe and then come through, use Zimbabwe as an exit, as a pass-through to get into our country. A country with no border, there's no country left if you have no border. And and that's why when I become president, I'm going to build a wall like Trump. And you will know this lekker party, this nice picnic you see here will not happen under my government.
And how long is the stretch that they can cross over?
The stretch that we saw there was 2 kilometers.
So it's not that big, hey?
No.
It's just one section.
That's just one section was 2 kilometers. But they can come in from different sides. I mean, like, you know what I found curious when we were there is I couldn't understand why all these trucks were standing along the way. I'm like, why is this? Because I understand logistics and transport. Like, why is this truck standing like this for days? The reason why the trucks were standing like that is because we were there. The cigarettes couldn't come over, the illegal cigarettes or the whatever clandestine they were moving. They couldn't get it over. So we disrupted the supply chain of anything illegal that they would bring into the country.
And did you catch people with...
Oh, we got a lot of them.
What did you find in the boats?
We gave them over to the soldiers. We got people with cigarettes. We got somebody with, what do you call those things? Spears. You know what he's going to do with the spears. So there's a lot of people that we saw. We ran away, but we brought it to a standstill. People think we were there to stop illegal foreigners to come in the country forever. No. We wanted, the reason we were there, here's a perfect example. People will now know that when they sleep at night, they are not safe.
You just wanted to show it.
I wanted to bring attention to it. I wanted to highlight it. I wanted people to know we got to do something about it. And I'm saying to you today, I feel very strongly about illegal immigration. I feel if you want to visit South Africa, you must come with a proper paperwork. And while you wait for your paperwork, you must wait in your country of birth until you get your paperwork ready. If our authorities are taking long, so be it. I applied for a visa to go to the Rugby World Cup myself. Do you know when I got my visa?
No.
I got my visa the night before the final.
So you had to fly out?
The afternoon, yes. The afternoon before the final. I got it at around 2 p.m. And there were still people waiting for their ones. So I didn't say, let me smuggle myself into Paris. And while I'm there, I'll complain about how long they take to give our visas out.
Yeah.
I didn't do that because rules are rules. Laws are law. I am your guy. I'm going to bring law and order back. If you kill people, I'm going to kill you. You did a podcast the other day. How easy people just talk about killing on your podcast. He's talking like if he's going to kill a chicken. Now I will kill him like a chicken. That same boy that said to you on the show, ek maak dood. Ek sal vir jou dood maak. Ek kom vir hom dood maak. When I'm the president. I'm going to kill him. If I'm the president.
Which boy are you talking about?
On your podcast, you had some 28 member there.
Was it like out in Manenberg?
Yes.
Was it a young boy with blonde hair?
Yeah, he was just talking so easily about that.
Yeah.
How they'll kill people. I was watching that podcast.
You know that kid's in rehab now.
That's very good.
Yeah.
He better go into rehab because when I become president, he will be in the mock.
A Christian group came and collected him. And,
that's very good.
And took him. He's actually doing amazingly, it seems.
That's very good because what I'm saying, my point I'm trying to make is how easily you would speak about killing.
I know. I mean, everywhere I go, I'm shocked by it.
Now, that is not just what you have highlighted, what's really happening. They kill people's children like it's nothing. But when I come into power, I will kill them. I will hang them. Because if you don't want me to hang you, you should not kill people. Then we'll have peace in the land.
You know, that is what you just said was the thumbnail quote of the last podcast. I will kill them, I will hang them. You said that exact same thing last time.
Which shows you I'm serious. I don't change my story.
Yeah.
I'm saying to you, I will bring law and order back in this country. I will bring law and order back. I love it. I'm saying to you that you can't go around. We've got 80 murders a day.
Yeah.
How is that right? How is that right? I hear people are saying there's an old white lady, 2 white ladies that asked for a meeting with me the other day. They say, Mackenzie, you are so wrong. We like you, but you are going to kill. When you hang people, you do know that you're going to hang innocent people. Do you know that innocent people are going to die, Mackenzie? I said, ma'am, innocent people are already dying. Farmers are being killed and slaughtered on the farms. Are those people not innocent? If I hang 1,000 people and there's one that maybe might have been innocent, God will forgive me.
The one thing that shocks me is you can ask like almost any security guard, like a car guard on the side of the road in Cape Town CBD, right? A lot of them have killed people. It's like insane to me the amount of people that have murdered other people in South Africa. Because I often talk to guys and I know a lot of the car guards and stuff are ex-gangsters. And like everywhere I go in South Africa, if you just ask someone, they'll tell you. It's like crazy how many people, how many murderers they work around.
Let me explain to you about a person that had half our problem. It's a guy called Nayib Bukele. He's the best president in the world. Nayib Bukele is the president of El Salvador. They had 40 homicides. They had 40 murders a day. Until gangsters ruled the streets, like here in South Africa. Nia Bukele became president. Do you know how many murders they have a day now?
Probably 0.
They got 1 a year. And they catch whoever, that one that commits a murder. Do you know that it is the second safest place in the whole world after Canada? Do you know that there's gangsterism? He has taken on the gangsters. And I'm going to declare war against the gangsters. I'm going to finish them. I'm going to finish the mafias, the petrol mafia, the coal mafia, the home affairs mafia.
You're probably going to have to go after a lot of your friends then, eh?
Well, my ex-friends, let me tell you something. I don't care. I will go. If my mom was a member of the coal mafia, I would have gone after her, and I loved her more than anybody in the world. When you take the position of leadership, you don't have friends that is doing wrong things. You don't have friends that is selling drugs. You can't be fighting drugs and call somebody selling drugs your friend.
Yeah.
He becomes an enemy instantly. South Africa has one chance on the 29th of May to vote for a guy that will finish the mafias, that will finish the murderers, that will finish those ritual murder killings. I am your guy. I will bring law and order to this country. And I will not mess around. I'll make you a quick example. To show you, I'm not even in power yet. A white lady is pregnant. My lawyer's friend. They get hijacked in the city of Joburg. They get hijacked in the city of Joburg. They take their BMW. They kick her in the stomach. A pregnant woman. I tell my lawyer, he's crying. He wants to leave the country. I said to my lawyer, I will find them. I will find them. The Hawks were looking for them. Everybody's looking for them. I was looking for them too. It was my friends. I found them in 3 days. Found the car.
How?
I did my investigation. I'm from the street. The same way I'm going to fight crime.
So do you have a lot of...
I possess a skill that you can't get in university.
Well, you're connected to the underworld, no?
I'm not only connected to the underworld, I'm from the underworld.
Yeah.
So I know how the underworld operates. I don't need to call somebody in the underworld. I understand how mafias operate. I found them. I found the car. I caught the guy. The guy's name is Devil. Devil is the king of hijackings in Joburg. I fucked him up at that moment when he didn't want to release the car. I took him to the cops. The cops arrested him. I went to court. They found other number plates of other women that were hijacked. I went to court. He was scared even to face me. He was scared. The Hawks came to me for 2 reasons. First, they said, how did you get these guys? Second reason, the guys like saying, I'm scared of McKenzie. He should be scared of me. Now, the point I'm trying to make is, I went to court and he was found guilty of hijacking. So I'm not just talking these things because I'm on a podcast. I'm a crime fighter.
Well, I've seen you've been hitting the streets recently. I mean, I saw this one was funny. I thought you went into a shop. I think it was like a Pakistani guy shop, and you saw baby food that was expired.
Yeah.
And you got your guys to take all the baby food out of the shop.
I was saving the lives of our babies. I asked him one question on that same clip. I said, would you give your child this? If he had said yes.
He was so scared of you.
He should be.
Yeah.
And he said, no, he would not give his child. Now, if you can't give your child that,
don't sell it then.
Why do you give other people's children that? That is law and order. They make their own coke. They make their own grandpa. What they are doing is they are a terrorist network funding terrorism through the guise of tuck shops. South Africa is the chief funder through tuck shops of terrorism. Proven, not by me. The US government told us that they have undeniable evidence that these people are funding terrorism.
The tuck shops?
All the tuck shops in South Africa. They are terrorist cell.
It might be true, but it just sounds funny.
No,
it just
is
sounds
true.
funny. See, I don't know.
So what I'm saying to you, it's not. It might be funny now until they blow up this building that we are sitting in. That is no longer funny. That is a funeral, a different F. That is a funeral.
Yeah.
No longer funny.
So, okay, I want
There you have it, guys. Our African leaders are really doing their best to show how much they've envisioned the future, a sustainable future for Africa and its inhabitants. But you know, here in Kwazemi, we also love to hear from the people of Africa and lovers of Africa in the comments. So we encourage you to watch the videos as we post them here on Kwazemi, and do not fail to share your comments in the comments where you express your views, especially as people who love Africa and really wish the best for the future of Africa. So whatever it is you've heard and whatever it is you have a feeling about the speech you've just heard, please make sure to put it down in the comments. Thank you for watching, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Please share and like and subscribe, because that's the way you support Kwazemi as a channel, an Afrocentric channel, where we try to understand deeper issues in African history and hopefully develop a collective intelligence on how we wish to build the Africa we want to see as people of Africa. See you in the next one.